So as it stands right now, as I said before, we've got Baku coming up, and there is not going to be any sort of weather. It is just going to be rain, or not going to be rain. Why did I say rain? There's no weather. It's just going to be sunny or to partly cloudy. It's going to be an actually pretty solid race, weather-wise. And I don't know what else to say. Alexander Albon's feeling it. I'm feeling it. It's a Gendo F1 lockout at the top of the fucking positioning. I got pole position. Alexander Albon's got second. Can we keep that up throughout the entirety of the race? It just remains to be seen. Just don't go crashing into the safety car like Grosjean did. Hey, or my buddy Alexander Albon did at the Monaco race. And we don't want to talk about that Monaco race. It feels like I'm fucking cursed whenever it comes to me driving at Monaco. So let's just put Monaco out of our minds. Alright, everyone just forget that. Forget the Thursday stream. Alright, good. Well, except for the qualifying, because qualifying was awesome. Because, of course, I got pole position, and Albon's got second. Yeah, Zintax, I thought you were here for the stream.
A warm welcome to all of you watching at home.
I thought you were here for Monaco.
Grand Prix.
He didn't crash into the wall, he crashed into the safety car.
Has already proven no stranger to drama. A fourth row start is just about as likely to give you a podium as a pole position would. And remember, in 2017 and 2018, both Lance Stroll and then Sergio Perez took surprise podiums here. With 20 turns and a length of 3.7 miles, Baku City Circuit in the heart of the Azerbaijan capital is a real test of a driver's endurance, patience and precision.
There's the castle section.
Corners through Sector 1 lead into a tightening uphill sprint as we start to circle around the old city. Then a 1.4 mile chase flat out through Sector 3 towards the finish line. Joining me for today's race once again is Zach. Let's roll through the top 10. Today's exciting race. O'Brien lines up on pole position and Alexander Albon lines up alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Vettel, Leclerc, Lewis Hamilton, and Gasly.
Gasly in sixth was a surprise.
Ocon, and Daniel Kvyat. Raikkonen.
I will say that Gasly qualifying in sixth was a bit of a surprise.
After the points finished last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going.
Yeah, Zintax, I did qualifying after the Monaco race on Thursday because I had a lot, as I said before, I usually have a lot of time leading into the iRacing Oval League race that I take part in on Thursday. So I get the race in, I get at least one race in, but then I do the qualifying, practicing qualifying for the next race, which would be Saturday's race, on that same day, just to fill in the time before the iRacing race. So yeah, we did practice, we did qualifying, I'm on pole, Albon's in second, and as I said before, could it be Gendo's day? Could it be the Gendo team day to actually go and get ourselves a solid result here? I would like to think so. Personally, I would like to think so, but let's try and edit the strategy. I feel like soft hard should be the way. If I'm going to be honest with you, I feel like soft hard should be the way to go. Like what it showed originally. But oh yeah, that's right. It's a lesser time because of course of the lighter fuel load that I'm taking on. I feel like the original is honestly the best way to go. So what they show here, 7 and 19, but that was with a heavier fuel load. I'm taking on a lighter fuel load in the personalized. So I feel like coming in after lap 7, going on the hards, and then taking the hards the rest of the way, I feel is the way to go here at Baku. Have a huge chance of getting a safety car. That too, that is true too, but I would think that if a safety car comes out early, I'm going to swap to the hards anyway, and then just go the rest of the way on the hard tires. If the safety car comes out anytime during my hard stint, I will then switch to either softs again or mediums depending on the length. It looks like that the soft tires in a 50% race last no more than 8 laps before falling off completely. So I'd say if it's more than 8 laps to the end, if a safety car comes out and I'm already on the hard tires, then I will switch to the medium tires and go medium the rest of the way. It looks like medium lasts, what's that, 13, 14 laps before, you know, the real degradation of the tire comes out. So I might do that. Yeah, we do know Baku is fraught with the possibility of a safety car, like Monaco is, like Singapore is, like all of those street circuits are. So yeah, potentially, I'm not going to count on it, but if it happens, I at least have a strategy in my head of what I should be doing. If it comes out early, I'll just switch to the hards and go hard the rest of the way. If it comes out anywhere during my hard stint, I'll just have to mentally tally up how many laps there are left in the race before coming in and making the decision to switch to those tires. But yeah, we're going to go with this. 7 laps on the soft, 19 on the hard. Starting on pole position, where do you think I'm going to finish? Do you think I will get a podium, if not a win? Where do you think Albon will finish? I well and truly think that this car is well suited for this track. I mean, hell, you saw it with myself and Albon's consistent qualifying times. I think that this could be the day we see a Gendo Racing team member win a race. I fully and well and truly believe that it all comes down to how well we race today. So yeah, we're going with that. I almost kind of want to let Albon go through. I almost kind of want to let Albon go through and take the lead early. One-two podium lockout, that'd be great too. 1-2 in qualifying, 1-2 in the race. All comes down to how well I actually race it. Alright, let's give it a run. Well, when you got to start like that, that is a bit of a problem. We had a safety car come out. Albon is in the lead, but Sebastian Vettel also passed me. Leclerc almost passed me too. Ah, god damn it. Going in too fast in that section. And already I have to use a flashback because I fucked my front wing up. Gasly is right on my ass. Like, all credit to Gasly. It looks like he's got a good enough car right now to keep up with me. While Albon and Vettel are just kind of running away right now. I don't know what it is with me right now. Maybe I should have gotten in a little bit of extra practice before I started the stream today. It's almost like I forgot how to drive this course. So yeah, I'm guessing I should have done a little bit of practice side. This is currently my fault. Especially around that tight section coming out of the castle. Especially around that tight section. Yeah, Gasly is just like right on me. It's crazy.
DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Meanwhile, Albon and Vettel are slowly pushing away. Pushing away from everybody. I just gotta drive my race. That's all I gotta do. Well, at least now I know where the AI catches up to me at. That castle section is a very distinct catch-up spot, and also right here, too, where the AI catches up to me. Oh, Gasly, man, he's pushing. Well, Gasly's got DRS, so I know he's going to go on the inside of me. Gasly pushing a bit too hard, hits the wall, hits me, and loses out on all his momentum from trying to push inside. And because I was behind him at the DRS monitoring zone, I was able to get that DRS push. And now I actually don't know if Gasly fucked up his front wing because of that. Oh. Actually, you know what? I'll flash that back too. Yes, I know I'm taking a big risk doing what I just did. But it's basically under the pretense that hopefully I will not fuck my front wing up the rest of the race. I mean, there is still one more flashback that I have. But obviously using 2 flashbacks within 4 laps is not good. Oh my God, are you Brian, what is wrong with you today? I should have practiced. I should have practiced driving this fucking track before I came on stream today. Because I'm just fucking losing my mind right now.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the hards.
Yeah, Timon, I'm early because I got stuff to do in the evening.
Be careful, we think you're going to start losing some tire grip around now.
I mean, I was doing so good on Thursday. Like I said, I guess I just should have practiced before I came online today. Did I see Bayern versus Barcelona? I saw the final score, yeah. Crazy. But then again, Barcelona have an aging roster, an aging core. So I hate to say it, but it was kind of expected. Messi getting older, Suarez getting older. You can't really build around a team that is full of old or aging stars. I know what you're going to say. What about Juventus with Ronaldo, who's currently 36? Well, that's an outlier. And also, Philippe Coutinho, who was loaned out to Bayern from Barcelona, scored 2 goals against them. So what does that say about what Barcelona should have done in that situation? It seems like Coutinho should have stayed with them. Or it seems like Barcelona should have kept Coutinho on their squad and not loan him out. Yeah, that Arthur Pjanic deal was dumb as fuck for Barcelona. Yeah, it's very clear that Barcelona and Real Madrid are just not good at developing youth anymore. And it's going to be a real long time before Barcelona, I would say, get anywhere near the prominence they had in the past.
Push now. We're boxing this lap.
Yep, boxing this lap. I moved up into second. Vettel, it looks like, is going to be boxing this lap too. Oh yeah, because he did that well against Barcelona, he's going to get recalled. And he's actually going to get used in the Barcelona squad. That is for damn sure. That is for damn sure, my man. Alright. coming into pit. The one and only time I'll come into pit going on hard tires. Albon just passed me.
Complete, go now. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
And I came out in 14th place, but that's because everybody in front of me are on the medium tires. Better right now to kind of just hold up traffic and save some gas too while I'm caught up behind everybody. Leclerc is antsy behind me. Leclerc is very antsy. And so is, I think that's Gasly too. Yeah, both of them are very antsy behind me. Man, I'm having a nightmare right now. There's rumors of Davies going to Newcastle. I never heard of those. I honestly have not heard of them yet. Would I think Newcastle have the money? No. Especially now that they have not been bought out by that Arab family that would have paid I don't know how much money to buy that club off of Mike Ashley. So no, I think that they're going to get Alphonse Davies? No. It was just reported today, yeah, and that's the reason why I haven't heard it. 12 million? No. For Alphonso Davies? No. Not after what he's doing with Bayern Munich right now. No way. Oh, Tom Davies. No, that's something entirely else. I did not hear about that either. Tom Davies is... he's fairly decent for us at Everton. Would he turn into a breakout star? I think it's still too early to say. He's a solid player. 12 million does seem about where he's worth. Maybe a little less. If Everton got a little bit more for him, I can see them selling him. I think you're one of the only Millwall supporters I've ever seen in my chat, Hazza. Weren't they in the playoffs this year, or... No, you said they finished in 8th, so that wasn't in the playoffs. Yeah, they did, and I'm not happy about it. Like, that was the one indicator of the season that I knew it was going to be shit. Was losing to a championship side. Like, it didn't even need to be Millwall, it was just a championship side. Losing to any championship side as a Premier League team sucks. Like, we could have lost to Brentford. We could have lost to Ipswich, and I still would have been mad, because it was a Premier League side losing to a Championship side.
Yellow flag.
Uh-oh. Vettel is out of the session.
Ahead of you, there's a yellow flag ahead.
Is it going to lead to a safety car or no?
Okay, clear.
No safety car, but Vettel is out of the session. Oh, get out of here, Magnussen. Magnussen trying to go up the inside. And I pass him with ease right there. Yeah, Vettel crashed in the straight. He probably pulled off into the pits. Well, by the time that everybody else does their pit cycle, I should be back up into third. You're confident in Millwall pushing for playoffs? Yeah, when was the last time Millwall were in the Premier League? Or in the top flight, I should say. Because I don't think they ever were in the Premier League. When it was called the Premier League. Oh, double pass because Latifi and De Vries were fighting. Latifi and De Vries fighting in turn 2, and I make that double pass on the straight. "35 years ago, man, before I was even born." And no worries, Nikki, it wasn't a good stream. I finished 12th out of 18. Thanks for the thought, though, but, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, as I may mention before, I was only going to go and stream the race as it was anyway. So, no big. Antonio Giovinazzi coming out of the pits. I see a lot of people coming out of the pits on hard tires, or are currently ahead of me on hard tires, that I think I missed somewhere along the line as far as pit cycling goes. Oh yeah, it was entertaining to view, but driving it was a complete fucking nightmare. Blackhawks versus Golden Knights, yeah. I want to say it's going to be 7 o'clock my time, 5 o'clock your time, Wolf. Yeah, I did say I would have taken a
We pretty
finish.
much burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down.
I did not want to DNF, and I didn't, so... You know, silver lining. Yeah, Millwall's got that reputation. In fact, Millwall versus West Ham, if I remember from Green Street. Millwall versus West Ham is one of the most violent rivalries in the history of English football. I'm losing so much time in the castle section, it's not funny. Seriously, I'm losing all my time in the castle section. Want to catch up to Giovinazzi up here, but he's making it very difficult. I'm also not making it easy on myself. Well, I'm also losing time to Gasly because Gasly's on medium tires. As pretty much the whole reason why I'm losing time.
Engine is looking a little worn. Power output will be less than optimal.
Gasly actually coming into pit. Realizing that he should not have done what he did and going onto those medium tires. Yeah, ICE is currently at 50%. Oh, I'm sure people will be updating me on Man City Lyon too. Who do I support? Everton. That's what I was talking about. It's like I wasn't too happy when we lost to Millwall earlier this season. I am, in fact, an Everton supporter. Who do I support in the Man City-Lyon match? Oh, it's Lyon all the way. Can't stand Man City. Well, I'm currently up into 6th. It doesn't look like anybody ahead of me is going to pit because it looks like they're all on medium tires. Or, not medium, hard tires. So at this point in time, I'm almost resigned to my fate. There is Lewis Hamilton coming up behind me. So I may drop down to 7th by the end of the race. I'd only watch championship football if Everton ever somehow got relegated down into it. I know supposedly championship football is damn good football because of all the implications around it. The fight to get promoted up into the Premier League, the fight to stay out of League One. Like, the different connotations in championship football is more staggering than Premier League football. Still trying desperately catch up Giovinazzi and get a top 5 finish at least. Cheaper than paying for Premier League packages? Oh, I believe it. But then again, there's not a lot of money that goes into the championship when compared to the Premier League. That's the trade-off. Well, probably some of the teams that have aspirations to get to the Premier League, it's not as cheap. Like, I would assume Fulham still have damn near Premier League prices because, of course, they were trying to get into the Premier League and now they're back in the Premier League. So I would assume it varies from championship team to team. Lando Norris in the pits. Oh, wow. That is some ballsy moves. They go from soft to hard to soft tires. Perez, Lando Norris, all going on soft tires to try and finish out this race. They're banking on being faster than everybody else down near the end of this race with just 8 laps to go. Albon is leading this race for Gendo F1 Racing. Giovinazzi second. Your host is third. Lewis Hamilton 5 seconds behind me. Dude, look at Albon. Holy shit, he's 21 seconds ahead. Albon is running away with this race. it pretty much seems destined to give Gendo F1 Racing our first ever win in Formula One. Not just podium, but a proper-ass win. He might, but I mean, he's on hard tires. Like, I'm not going to pit. My tires are good to go the rest of the way. So that's why I'm thinking that Giovinazzi's not going to pit the rest of the way either. If I can get that lockout, it'd be sweet as hell. Yeah, Delios, Albon is in the lead and running away with it. Barring anything catastrophic, Albon is going to get the win for Gendo F1 Racing. Either Alpha did a good job of building up their car, or Giovinazzi got lucky with his pit strategy. Terrible turn around that castle section. Yeah, I have no idea when was the last time Alpha made it to a podium. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. He just got lucky with his pit strategy. But with Perez and Lando Norris behind him on soft tires, it's going to make a very interesting final few laps. 6 laps to go. Like I said, Perez and Hamilton are pushing. Hamilton's got the detriment of being on harder tires. He's got really good race pace right now, yeah. I think his default race pace is like 83. Giovinazzi is legit fast in the game.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
I gotta brake so hard right there. Oh, tires are getting greasy. I think they're about 30% worn right now. I'm thinking my tires are about 30% worn. Up just about. Also, my ICE is over 50%, so it is getting the shit kicked out of it right now.
To mix 2, fuel to mix 2.
I'm beating the tar out of my ICE. Yeah, Albon has all this time. He could pit for softest tires. Come out, he probably would get past, but then he passed Giovinazzi right back. I got Sergio Perez and his soft tires coming up behind me. I hate to say it, but I might get passed by Sergio before the end of the race. Just by virtue of the soft tires. Oh no, Hamilton's not going to catch me. It's not Hamilton I'm worried about, it's Sergio.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Yeah, Sergio's going to beat me for a podium. At this point in time, it's a matter of when, not if. There's 3 laps to go when I cross the line. I was about to say, Sergio better not think about it right here. Oh boy, did I activate that at the wrong time. And also, due to my bad driving, he's now 1.5 seconds ahead of me. And Perez is just moving, man. He is fucking flying. So yes, I would have liked to have used him as a tow, but I just made a mistake and he is off to the races.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
Well, I will say this, if it's any solace, I'm looking to finish ahead of Hamilton, which is good. And Perez might pass Giovinazzi, but he's not catching up to Albon. Little bit of a spin there. So yeah, the podium's going to be Albon winning, and then Giovinazzi / Sergio Perez, wherever they're going to finish. And honestly, I don't know what I could have done differently here. Drive better, maybe? I think that's the only thing I could think of, is take some of these corners a little better. But other than that, there isn't really anything that I could say I should have done differently in this race. I think I did a damn good... I think I drove a damn good race. Yes, I started at pole, so finishing 4th might be a little bit of a disappointment, finishing off the podium. But there really wasn't much else I could do. I think I did everything correct in my mind. From the pit strategy and whatnot to the tires. I just think that my driving could have been better. Halfway through the final lap of this race, Hamilton sitting 4 seconds behind me. I'm sitting 3.5 seconds behind Giovinazzi. Yeah, it pretty much is going to be a done deal. I'm going to finish in 4th place, but Alexander Albon is going to cross the finish line and take the first ever win for Gendo F1 Racing. I knew when I chose him that he was going to lead us to victory sooner or later, especially in the first season that we had him. And so it is, and so it shall be. Alexander Albon, first official winner in Gendo F1 racing history.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
Antonio Giovinazzi, driver of the day.
Here we are then, it's victory in Azerbaijan. Great
Oh yeah,
work
who's
from the
my
whole
team
here at the
principal?
track and back at the factory as well.
Some
That's
dude.
some pretty handy driving for good measure. Anthony Davidson, a resounding victory today. What set them apart from the rest?
Well, I honestly feel.
Well,
it's down
has
to the
apparently
driver
the
and
British
car today. I mean, we can talk
have a
driver
decent
skill
market
all
for
day,
watching the
but
NFL.
If you don't have a solid team to back that, you're never going to get anywhere. When you hit that sweet spot of
So
having both
you
an
can't
excellent
really
driver and an
say that
incredible car,
very, very
that's when you see
tired
results
argument
like
of,
those
oh,
we
no one
witnessed
watches
today.
this sport except for this people.
Welcome then to the
That's
podium.
a
our
very
top
tired
three
and
drivers.
very boring
What a
argument.
Great effort from them
That's a
today
low
in
effort argument. Yeah, Germany. I was going to say, when NFL Europe was in existence, not just people in the United States watched NFL Europe. The whole reason why they went to Europe in the first place was because NFL thought
Let's
there was
have
a
a look
market
then at the
for
driver's
watching
standings.
NFL
More
American
points for
football
Valtteri
games in
Bottas,
Europe, and
further
there was.
solidifying his lead at the
In
top of the
Germany,
table.
in Spain,
So, Anthony Davidson,
in the UK,
who would you
there
rank as
were
your
markets.
driver of the day?
Definitely Antonio Giovinazzi, isn't it? No matter what the rest of the field threw at him, he didn't put a foot wrong. Superb drive from him.
It's time to check out the
What
constructors'
lap times
standings.
was he doing?
Mercedes
Best
continue
lap
to
time,
extend their lead. Another team that will be
144.4.
satisfied with this Grand Prix is Alfa Romeo, whose good result moves them further up the championship. Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
But yeah, he went from 20th to P2. Yeah, I'd say that's a very solid result. I'd say it's a very solid finishing position. How the hell did he go? How the hell did he do that? I have to take a look at that again. But anyway, right now, we are considered best of the rest outside of Mercedes, Ferrari, and Red Bull. We are tied on points with Racing Points, sitting with 86, 40 points ahead of Alfa Romeo. Of course, that was helped because of the fact that, oh, hey, Giovinazzi got second place. But yeah, Giovinazzi starting 20th is crazy. I mean, that's fine, has it? But yeah, Vettel is the only one that did not finish. But yeah, Alexander Albon, you love to see it. Gendo F1 Racing officially top of the table for the first time ever in my career mode. Sucks that I couldn't be on the podium with him. Like I said, I just think that bad driving came down to the bad driving, because as far as tire strategy went, I'm pretty sure I nailed the strategy. I have no doubt in my mind I nailed the strategy. It just came down to driving the track.
The fans really seem to enjoy that.
Yes, they
Makes it
did.
look easy.
I don't
Your
know.
team must be ecstatic with how you're performing.
Absolutely. Give the team what they want.
Your teammate took the #1 spot. Does that make you happy or jealous?
Friendly competition between us. Best driver
Your
won.
teammate had a great race today and was rewarded with a podium. Do you have any comments on the performance?
They really put in the effort. Got the result they deserved.
Do you think you were lucky not to end your race with that crash?
No comment.
Appreciate your time.
It actually does make a lot of sense, Hazza. American football, you don't just need the football, you need pads as well. You need field markers. Baseball, you need a ball and a stick. Hockey, you need a puck and a stick and ice, unless you're doing field hockey or roller hockey, floor hockey. Basketball, you need a ball and a net. Soccer is just ball. You don't even need nets. What was it? Jumpers for posts? I think it is not just the name of a YouTube channel. It is a proper thing for schoolyard football. Is, oh, we don't have goalposts? Okay, put your jumpers, put your coats down here and here. That's the net. Soccer, football is a very easy point of entry. It's very, very low effort point of entry as far as sports go. Albon is not going to get shunted. No, I'm not doing that. Yes, I am. Good is very subjective, Hazza. Good in one part of the world is, well, not so good, or in other places, even more nasty words than that. So good is just subjective based on the person that you're talking to. Yes, I will renew Sudo's sponsorship. What do we got coming up next? It's Canada, so I'd rather go and build up the pace of Albon. And I'm not saying me personally it's a bad sport. I like watching it, but I could say that you try to make the argument of, oh, it's because it's a good sport, that's why it's so popular. Good is very subjective. It's not a decent indicator as to the popularity of said sport, as to why it is popular. ICE, so yeah, practice ICE, practice, I guess, we'll drop that down to practice. And then what's the next highest watched sporting event around the world? The Super Bowl. I mean, Hazza, we could do this all day. We really could. I'd rather not, but we could. I'm not going to, like I said before, I'm not going to use up any of my money because I want to make sure that I have enough to go and pay for Alexander Albon's contract when it's up in 4 weeks' time. And then as far as preferences go, we're going to drop this down to 75. 75 for practice and 94 for the actual race. So we got that. And what do I want to build R&D-wise? So upcoming, we've got... what's it? It's Canada, it's France, We got a lot of fast tracks coming up, so I'd rather start continuously build up my engine. I'd rather continuously build up my engine if we're going to go to faster and faster tracks. I'm going to try and rush the development so it's before the French Grand Prix. As always, even though if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. That's fine. We can just worry about building it up fully then. But I have the best engine on the grid. Yeah, Zintax, I do have the best engine on the grid. But it could be better. No, I don't think I'd debate you, because I would put together an argument all day, and you are dead set in your ways that it would just be like talking to a brick wall. So I'd rather not. I think you're doing, quote unquote, the debate a disservice by not potentially listening to any arguments, and you are dead set in your ways. So I think it's pointless to go into a debate against a brick wall. 100%, because this is the 100% race here at Canada. As far as weather goes, it looks like it is going to be, thankfully, no rain. Partly cloudy to fully cloudy during qualifying, partly cloudy during the race. So, it looks like, knock on wood, not like it's going to be any sort of wet weather. Thank God it's not going to be a wet weather race. And yeah, the World Cup expanding to, what's it going to expand to? 48 teams? That really does dumb down the, or water down the World Cup. Just like the Euros are currently watered down. Hell, Portugal won the fucking Euros back in 2016, having not won a game until the fucking quarterfinals. They won the fucking Euros having not won a game properly in 90 minutes until the quarterfinals of said tournament. They drew all three of their group games, won their second round match in extra time, and didn't win a proper match in 90 minutes until the quarterfinals. That's why I think that, yeah, the Euros are currently watered down, and when the World Cup goes to 48 teams in 2024, that's going to get watered down. Or, sorry, 22. That's going to get watered down. Yeah, they only care about money. They want to maximize their profits. Alright, so let's get our practice in. Azerbaijan versus San Marino in a group stage. It'll never come to that, Tykesman. I mean, I understand what you're saying. Don't get me wrong. I completely understand what you're saying and why you're saying it. It'll never come to that. But the potential for average teams, average at best teams getting into the World Cup when it's supposed to be the best of the best is not
I've had
really
a chat with Carl about the new parts, and we're happy that they've been integrated into the car okay. With any luck, you'll be able to feel the improvement, so give them a try.
Yeah, honestly, I agree. It's too many. It is way too many. Alright, so yeah, power, what's my gearbox looking like? 21% after 2 races sucks. That's way too stuff. Yeah, and Sepp Blatter is the only one, or the first one that we knew about, like the first one that was put to the forefront. Who's to say that it hasn't been corrupt for even longer than that? Because it guaranteed has been. But as far as we know, it started with Seth. Yeah, Infantino is being investigated, yes, but I'm saying it. Right now, it seems like it started with Seth, but we don't know how far back it's gone before him. sure I'm not getting purple this first time. Actually, let me back that up. I didn't realize they wanted me to go here. Okay, I just barely got it. Weather change warning, are you fucking joking me? Oh my god, do I have to go into FP2 then? Yeah, I'm gonna have to go into FP2. God damn it. Raining for FP1, you hate to see it.
And with all the cars now over the line, let's see our top...
Alright. Guess we're going to FP2 to finish out all my practice programs. I did do the one program that I could do, Syntax, and that was track acclimatization. When it starts to rain, the delta stays the same as if you were running a dry... unless you were running a dry time. Basically, the delta is running on the thought of you're running a dry lap.
We're losing hydraulic pressure. There's a leak somewhere in the system.
Oh, fuck off. And I totally forgot about dropping this down, the sound down. If you're going to run in the wets, the delta stays the same as if you're running a dry lap, which means that if you're trying to do the other practice programs, you're not going to get them done. And yeah, I don't think I would have gotten this game otherwise. Like, I've had the wheel and pedal set up when I was doing my iRacing, and then transfer it over to Assetto Corsa and Project Cars. I don't think I would have played this game on a controller, because to me, this game does not feel right and would not feel right to me on a controller. Because to me, this game is not an arcade-style game. It's not arcadey like Gran Turismo or Forza is. Both of those games I'm 100% comfortable with driving with on a controller because it doesn't matter all that much. Here it kind of does if you are on a controller or a wheel. I feel like I have more control on a wheel than I would if I was in a controller. And cockpit view is all because of, well, one, the realism, yes, but I'm used to the cockpit view thanks to iRacing, where it forces you into cockpit view. That's its only view. And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to tell you how to play the game. I'm just saying for me personally, it does not feel right on a controller. Like, I would never be able to do this on a controller. Those that make it work, all the credit to you. Fucking hell. Yeah, Wall of Champions is easily my worst spot in this track. 100% Wall of Champions is my worst spot. As much as I like this track, Wall of Champions is the worst part of this track. Don't get the new Logitech, it's not worth the extra $100. Oh, I agree. It looks like it's just a repackaging of the G29. with a slight color upgrade. It goes from black to gray. Like, in all honesty, it just does not look like it is worth that extra money. It's a G29, which in essence, a G29 is a repackaged G27, which of itself is a repackaged G25. Honestly, Logitech has been coming out with the same wheel for the last decade. But just updating the look. Sound like someone dropped a bowling ball next to me. Oh my god! I'm trying to cut that just right, and it always tells me that I'm going at least halfway over that corner. Oh yeah, a wheel is a wheel is a wheel. It does not matter what the... You know, it could be a different button layout, it could be a different, shifter layout, whether it's with the flappy paddles or with an H pattern. It could be a different layout of the pedals, but at the end of the day, a wheel still functions as a wheel. As long as you got the ability to go forward, to stop, to turn, to shift, a wheel is a wheel. All wheels are equal, but some wheels are more equal than others. For those wondering, yes, that was an Animal Farm Wrestlers. Yeah, Fantech and Thrustmaster are the high end. They make wheels very, very quality, high-end wheels and accessories. They are in the business of making wheels. So it is understood that they will have the best. Yes, I agree. Spider-Man, obviously. I was gonna say, that one's an easy one. Great power comes great responsibility. With great wheel comes great responsibility, great driving power. Chat, why didn't you tell me that I was on the wrong scene? Had my camera down the bottom right-hand corner instead of right middle. Oh yeah, G29's a... I'm happy with mine, too. It's sturdy. Can I go faster? No, I never had any wheels before the G29. This is legitimately the first ever wheel I've ever owned. Oh, bullshit. I mean, if you're gonna call me on that one, call me on the first part of that. Because I definitely went over more than halfway on the first part of that. Holy Jesus. Going too fast! Oh, that is some bullshit. There is no way that I went over more than halfway on that second chicane. No fucking way. Okay, the first time, now I can't even get that right. Now I can't even get the first chicane right.
Okay, Ted.
Ooh, that's not good. That is not good as far as qualifying time goes. I'm gonna have to redo that one. Let me work on race strategy first, and then I'll redo the qualifying pace. I would hope not, Tykesman. Honestly, I would hope not. As I said before, I like this track. I like driving this track, but it's Wall of Champions that I always and forever seem to have the most difficult time. Look at that! This lap and next lap invalidated by track limits. I find that bullshit because I'm not even going over it more than halfway. Yes, I have corner cutting set to strict. It certainly doesn't look it. Do they want me to hit the wall coming out of the chicane? Because at this point in time, it's the only way I can pass that. Canada, I love you, but all these fucking track limits are starting to piss me off. Again? Oh, come on again. I think I may have to take Canada off my favorite tracks to drive in this game now. I legitimately might be taking Canada off my favorite track to drive in this game. Because I swear I am not going over some of these turns more than halfway with my car. I swear I'm not. Gasly trying to hold up my run. You kick him out of the country, yeah. There'll be no niceties for Canada. This is an American stream, this ain't no Canada stream. Move your ass, Gasly. Gonna work on the potential league a little bit longer, Wolf Gamer. Ooh, 1-0 Lyon. Let's go. All right, done with that. Moving on. All right, let's retry qualifying pace. I'll try it like a couple more times. If I can't get it, then... If I can't get at least green in it, then I'll just move on. That's my want right now, is to get at least a green in this qualifying program, just so I can get the resource points out of it. If I can't get it, then I can't get it. We'll just move on. I do have the fastest lap time in the session, so I will be getting that sponsor money at least. Oh, God, I'm trying to cut that too much. I'm trying to cut sections way too much. Oh my God, are you fucking kidding me? It didn't give me that bullshit. It didn't give me that bullshit earlier. I was cutting it about the same time. Cutting it about the same place. Come on, Brian. There we go. I think we got it this time.
Okay, test complete.
Alright. We got it that time. Yes, we did flashback, but we got it this time. So it's all good. Don't worry about it. Everything good. What about these objectives? Fast Sector 1 and qualifying. I'd rather not. I'd rather not. We'll just move ahead. Just finish this off. Advance. Skip.
The session has drawn to a close, so
Fastest
let's review.
practice time in that session.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it.
Really, Claire?
Were those faults a bad omen for qualifying and the race?
I'm just getting my bad luck out of the way early.
How do you feel this season is going for you? Is the car competitive?
So long as it doesn't wear out too fast, I think we're doing okay.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Yeah, she never starts you off with a, hey, bad day or anything like that. She never starts off the interview with that. Really, bud? Shit, did not mean to do that. I did not mean to get into that session. Let's retire from the session. I did not mean to get into the session. I meant to
It's time to remind ourselves of our top three.
I meant to simulate this. Whoops. Oh, well, that's nice. Bye, bud. God, I mean, it is Saturday. You got a bunch of people that are out of school because of, well, normally you'd be out of school because it's summer, but I mean, you got people out of work, people just trying to let loose and whatnot, and they think they can come into my chat and say whatever the fuck they want, so they could go to some other chat and do that. They're not going to do that here. Alright, so what I wanted to do before this bullshit happened is I wanted to bump this up to 94 and then simulate the practice, but I can't do that now. I gotta go back out to the main menu and make sure that the difficulty is set to 94 that way, going into qualifying. There we go. Yep, 94. Race distance 100. Moving on. Alright, Canada. I'm starting not to like you. I hate to say it, but Canada is starting to slowly release its grip out of my #1 favorite track to drive in this game. Yes, I'm trying. But with the strict corner cutting, it does not feel like I'm going more than halfway over the corner with my car sometimes. So it's starting to lose its grip on that. So I don't know, man. Things could be a lot better. Oh, they could be a lot better. And okay, all those are good. Let's get into qualifying. I definitely should be getting into Q2 here. Whether or not I get into Q3 is completely up to how I drive. And I will say this also, it is going to be a two-stop race. Canada is always a two-stop race. Soft, soft, medium. Soft, soft, medium, medium, soft, soft, medium. Soft, medium, soft. Never, never, never is it a one-stop. I've tried doing one-stops before. And in all honesty, one-stop really does hinder. Because I've done one-stops before, and at one point in time, I'd be sitting top 5, but then as the race goes on, people behind me in the soft and medium tires come past me on the hards, so it pretty much is relinquishing its grip as being a one-stop track. It's got to be a two-stop track. Before you ask what would be my new #1 favorite, it would be Spa. Like, basically everybody would move up one. That was way too far over. I knew it as soon as I drove over it. I knew it was too far over. Alright, that's too much of a cut through there. Trying to figure out my path once again. That's why I start on the mediums. I've got Nick DeVries in front of me. That's definitely a bad line to take through there. Oh, bad. Bad, 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 bad. There's all sorts of bad going on right now. Oh my fucking god, man. Not having a good time right now, boys. And Wolfgamer, to answer your question, would Zandvoort move up? I honestly would think that, for me personally, Interlagos would move up over Zandvoort. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the hell bad fucking turn was that? And why was that turn as bad as it was? When I was slowing down enough. What is this bad turn? I'm turning the same exact fucking way I would previously. Oh my... I have no idea. I'm slowing down enough and I'm turning the right fucking amount. Why is it not turning now? Don't piss me off again at Canada game. This game's gonna piss me off again at fucking Canada. Alright, so time-wise... I was gonna say time-wise, what was I doing laps? Minute 9. So figure... I go out with like 3:30 left on the clock and I can be able to do 2 laps. Actually, I might not even need to... I might not even need it. I'm currently sitting in 9th, maybe 10th. Okay, so here's the thought. I'm currently 9th after 1 practice lap. How many behind me would get better than me? Probably Vettel, Verstappen... Actually, I would think quite a fair number behind me would actually do better. So I'll go out and at least do a couple laps. Yeah, I got a 199. I think I'll go out and at least do a couple more laps. And like I said, I'll go out with like 3:30 left, do a couple. And hope that nobody's in front of me. You got a pole of 109.2? I guess it all comes down to the difficulty. Yeah, I think I'm just going to make damn sure I get up into... I think I'm just trying to make damn sure I get into Q2 at this point. But man, oh man, right now I'm not having a good time with this. Trying to run a good line here, but I just can't find it. Before any of you make the joke, oh, it's right there on the screen, don't. Just because it's there doesn't mean it's the best line. In fact, I think I might only need 1 more to get... I'll do another lap. Brian. I have a very bad feeling I'm going to get time penalties here. I have a very, very bad feeling I'm going to get time penalties. Oh my fucking god, Brian, come on! Yeah, so I've heard, Syntax. the grates have crashed into it. Like, I realize, I understand it's a very fucking tough section. It just is super, super annoying. Alright, I know I've made it. Yeah, I know I've made it. But I know I'm going to hit that fucking wall pretty much a good couple of times in the race. I'm calling, I'm going to hit the wall of champions or cut that corner good 2 to 3 times in the race. Well, I got fastest lap in Q1. But no, I'm pretty much resigned to my fate. I'm going to hit that wall. I'm going to cut that corner. I'm going to get a time penalty in this race. Just because of the amount of times I will fucking do it. Yeah, what's my power unit right now? Yeah, that is my full race unit. Yeah, what was I get? What was that? A 1090, I think it was? It was a 1090 or 1091. I couldn't remember. Get a couple more laps on the mediums. In fact, I'll just do 1 lap on mediums. Once again, try and figure out a solid line. I cannot believe that was a corner cut. When I very deliberately went wide at that second chicane, that second part of the chicane, to not get the corner cut. Okay, that was almost a carbon copy of what I did the first time before the reset, and it didn't hit me. Fun stuff! Calm down, Brian. I think I am about to take Canada off my top 5. That's a cut. Yeah, that's a cut. Yes, it ain't nobody's driving fault but my own. But I think I really am about to take Canada off, not just my favorite driving, but off my top 5 completely. I think I might move everything up and put Aerologos number 5 then. But it's like, that's the thing, I did genuinely like this track. But it's just getting harder and harder to drive it. With the corner cutting, when I know for a fact I'm not getting my car halfway over. It just feels like I'm not getting that car halfway over. So. Man, oh man, oh man. Okay, what do I need to get into Q3? What's going on, Bazzy? Alright, so if I want to get into Q3, I need a 109. Shit, really? A 109.8? Oh, I feel like I can get that easily. In fact, on my second lap, I can get it again. Can I show the wheel settings after I'm done with this qualifying? Sure. What specifically in wheel settings do you need? There's wheel settings in the Logitech drivers and those in the game itself. Yeah. Oh, really? Once again, I don't feel like I got my car over halfway on that curve. And just as a note, I don't touch the Logitech drivers. I do everything within the game itself. Wolfgamer makes a fair point. But if it's for a starting point, yeah, I'll help you. I'll show you what I got. Alright, well, I'm definitely getting into Q3. Since after the first soft tire I was in 6th. Now I'm up into 4th. Alright, so I'm definitely into Q3. First thing you did was set it to 360. I don't remember what I did as far as mine goes. Alright, so Albon and I both made it into Q3. That's good. So we're going to both start top 10. Top 10 is always a good start. Top 10 almost definitely guarantees the fact that I will do a 2-stop, go soft, soft, medium, or soft, medium, medium, depending on what they want me to do. Alright, so there's that. Oh yeah, you want to... Here, before I even do anything else, we'll go and show you what my controls are. Okay, so custom, Logitech G29. Calibration. Steering saturation is 100, everything else is set to 0. Now, when you said 300 degrees, shit, I don't remember where I set that one. I don't think that's in here. But, like I said, for calibration, feel free to pause or screenshot. Steering saturation is the only one that is non-zero, set it up to 100. Because that essentially is like a 1-to-1 type of how you turn the wheel is where it'll go. Oh, you're talking about Logitech drivers. Like I said, I don't touch the Logitech drivers. So, I couldn't help you with that. Where you're talking about, like, the Logitech G? Logitech gaming software stuff? Is that what you're talking about? Because I don't touch those drivers. If it's in that, I have no idea. You're on PS4? Okay. Oh, I read the name wrong. I thought it was Bazzy talking. I use Syntax. Yeah, default is 900. Like what you should have it in iRacing. So yeah, that's calibration, and that is force feedback. 30, 30, 30, 20, and 5. And I keep the understeer. Understeer enhance is on by default. Where it basically will let you feel in the wheel that your car is turning too much and is slipping out from underneath you, so you gotta move the wheel back to prevent further slipping. That's what that is. But yeah, calibration, everything except for steering saturation is set to 0, steering saturation is set to 100, and then as far as force feedback goes, 30, 30, 30, 20, and 5. That's what I've got. Alright, so one more lap on these medium tires. And then go and put 2 more solid laps on those softs. How you doing, Metric Wedge? Fucking sick. Big hug from Brazil. Well, welcome to Chicago, my man. And I agree, 2020 is amazing. The game, not the year. Oh my god, am I really gonna do this now again? Am I really gonna fuck this World Champions section up again? Oh, I keep fucking forgetting about turning the sound down. Keep forgetting to turn the sound down because I turn it up whenever Claire's on the screen. Because her voice in the game is mixed super soft. Ah! Once again, I feel like I'm going into that turn properly, and I'm making that turn properly. Alright, what's my baseline time? 109 point, what did it say, 0.875, that's my baseline. Alright, so I'm gonna go out and get 2 more solid laps on those softs. And yeah, I could definitely put a time in the 109.0, 109.1 range. So that'll put me up here, you know, potentially top 4. But it all comes down to how I actually get the running. How do I get the running down? Alright. 2 solid laps on these tires. How far up the grid will it put me? Right now, Charles Leclerc is the only one that is sub 109. Fucking again, man. Ah, oh, Christ almighty. Like I said, I am going to get not slowdown penalties, but time penalties. At this section all race, I know I will. Well, it's a good thing I've got a good engine to counteract my shitty driving. I mean, that's the only thing I can be thankful of, is I got a good engine to counteract my shit driving.
"30 seconds left in the session.
Ah. Thought I was doing well up to that point. It was gonna be a good lap, yeah. I don't know how much time back I am from the leader, though I am 3/10 up. I may have gotten pole position, or I may be second. I'm close. I either got pole or second.
Excellent lap. We're really pleased.
Oh, I got pole. All right. I'm still. This one is still falling out of favor, though. This track, because of all the very, very tight corners that I think for whatever reason I know I'm getting, but they are just flicking it off. I may just be getting over that 50% mark.
Finished, it's time to remind
I got
ourselves
pole position by
about top
400ths
three,
of a second.
O'Brien, Bottas, and Lewis Hamilton.
All right.
With qualifying wrapped up, we now have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic.
And Alexander Albon is starting in 9th place, a 108.6.
Right there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that.
108.6.
It's always good to qualify at the front, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it feels great. Chassis department is putting a lot of overtime and really paid off. Got to big up my chassis
What was
department.
the secret of your qualifying pace?
If I told you they'd introduce regulations against it, oh no, we're not gonna go. Yes, I'm gonna be like fucking Hamilton and say, oh, it's all because of our party mode. Party mode is what really gets us up there at pole position. No, just a car that can take what I give it.
Appreciate your time.
Our car has better party mode than everybody else. Beating my rival Juan Manuel Correa, as you do. So then on Monday, it will be the 50% race at France and then the 100% race at Austria, which afterwards, after the Austria race, Albon's contract comes up. So like I said, I want to make sure that I have enough money to go and hold on to him. Now, Tykesman, I did see you come on through and make me do 10 push-ups and sit-ups. As a reminder, exclamation point sweat will give you more information. If you use the 1,000 channel points given to you, the Gendo bucks, you can use it to make me do push-ups and sit-ups before the race, or wall sits and planks after the race. The cutoff times for the push-ups and sit-ups are after I'm done qualifying, so no more, can't redeem those anymore. But the cutoff point for the wall sits / planks are after the race, right after the race is over, so get those in before the race is over for me to then do it after the race. Alright, it is also going to be a 70-lap race at Canada. That's right, because 50% is 35 laps. How could I forget? How easily I forget, right? But anyway, it is time for Sweating with Gendo. Jump along if you want to do it yourselves. 10 push-ups, 10 sit-ups. as a reminder, of course, you don't have to do it, but you could. It's the way to fitness. It's the way to get myself healthy. And it's a way for me to lose weight. All right, count them off. 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. You just want the Sweating with Gendo DVD. With how many points that you've put in, Tykesman, I'll give it to you for free. The Sweating with Gendo DVD, because of how many points and how much that you put in, I'll give it to you for free. How's that sound? Alright, 10 push-ups. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that was your moment of zen. Your moment of Sweating with Gendo. I hope that you enjoyed. Alright, so with a race that is going to be 70 laps long, where do we think I'm going to finish at? Starting on pole. Do we hope for another top 5, if not a podium? I don't know if I'll actually win the race, but I'd love to get another top 5, if not push for a podium.
Bonjour! It's time once again to go racing here in Montreal, the second largest French-speaking city in the world, and home since 1978 to the Canadian Grand Prix.
P5 because of time penalties. You know what? You're probably not wrong.
Top speeds of around 210 miles per hour heading into the overtaking opportunity of turn 13, the 2.7 miles of the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve are some of the quickest on the Formula One calendar. There are 14 corners in total, with 60% of the lap taken at full throttle, and average lap speeds clock in at about 130 miles per hour.
Did I turn it down a little bit?
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. O'Brien lines up on pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc,
I was going to say, look at that. Ricardo's doing well for himself.
Stroll, Perez,
Now that he's moved back to Red
Albon,
Bull.
Raikkonen, and Pierre Gasly, Bottas, Ocon, Daniel Kvyat, and Sainz, Vettel, Norris, Kevin Magnussen, and Nick de Vries. Latifi, Russell, Correa, and Antonio Giovinazzi starts from the back of the grid. And with preparations
because he's taken the grid penalty.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
What? Wow, they're actually telling me to go with a 3-stop race. You know what? Dude, they really want me to go with a 3-stop race? Are you high? No, I'm not joking. Are you fucking high, game? 3 fucking pit stops? Why? Why would you want me to do 3 fucking pit stops? Let me go and toggle this shit. Why would I want to do 3 pit stops? Can't I just go soft, medium? Yeah, I mean, can't I just do this? It says that I'll lose... It says that I'll lose 2.5 seconds by doing it. If I do something like this, I'll lose 2.5 seconds. Yeah, wow, huh. Interesting. I still feel like 2 pit stops is the way to go. 3 is too many. I would think that 3 is too many. Soft, medium. In fact, I don't even think I have enough softs to cover for it, so I think it'd be better for me to just do 2 pit stops. Why would I do 3 at Canada? 3 just seems too much, and I'd lose too much time. I don't know, what do you think, chat? 2 softs, 2 mediums, 3 softs, 1 medium? If I do 3 pit stops, or do I go with the 2 pit stop strategy that you see lay before you? Oh man, I almost... In 2019, they did a 1-stopper. I would never do that. I would never, ever, ever, ever do that. Yeah, no way. Honestly, no way. Check what tires you have left before making a decision. How do I do that? How do I check and see what tires I have left? Do I go to race director? No, I wouldn't go to race director. Daniel Ricciardo qualified on the medium, so he's going to be pretty slow coming out the gate. Yeah, but how do I check and see what tires I have left? Okay, so it says I have 5... Wait, no, C5, C4, C3. That doesn't mean how many I have left, is it? Original allocation, soft, 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 medium. That's the original allocation. Like, this just means the compound. Compound 5, 4, 3. That doesn't mean how many tires I have left. See, I don't know if this is the way to go. Oh, I do have a hard tire available, Bazzy, but it didn't allow me to, or didn't predict that I could be using it. It predicted that I should be using the softer compounds. Yeah, but why would I go with that? When if I go, I would be 4 seconds slower. I would only be 4 seconds slower if I went with 1 or 2 pit stops. That's probably why it is telling me to go with 3 pit stops, because I would be 4 seconds faster than if I did just a 2 pit stop strategy. Because I would make up that time on the soft tires. Do I risk it with the 3 stops, or do I go and... Actually, it'd be risking it if I went with the 2 stops. Do I play it safe with the 3 stops, or do I risk it with the 2 stops? Considering that I would, in fact, be faster by just continuously running through the soft tires. I would be faster. You know, I think we might go with the... I think we might go with this. We might go with the 3 stop. I'm gonna go and see with 3 stops. But if you need a 3rd stop, I could pit. There's always the ability. Yeah, I'm stumped, man. I'm really stumped as to the 2 or 3 stop strategy. All right, so yeah, let me edit the strategy again. Let me remove the stint here. And then, yeah, it would be 18, 18, 34. Actually, I probably would go like that. Go 19, 19, 32. Go an extra lap on the soft tires. Actually, no. 18, 18, 34. Balanced. I've never changed it. In all honesty, I've never changed its syntax. I've always kept it at balanced. God, man, this is tough. This really is tough as to what strategy to use. What's going on, Duck? I'm currently in a quandary because this is my 100% race here at Canada, and I can't decide if I want to do a 2-stop or the default 3-stop. It's really, really annoying me. If I do this, it would be 20 seconds faster, but if I reverted to the 3-stop, it would actually be an extra 2 seconds faster if I went back to the 3-stop. You know what? I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. We'll go 2 stops and see how it goes. Oh, I don't know. I can't believe I'm saying this. This almost feels like I'm going the soft hard strategy. Yeah, Tykesman. I moved it down so you could see the laps, the lap count. Don't worry. Yeah, I've got 2 different scenes, man. Don't worry about it. Oh man, I'm torn. Honestly, I'm torn. We'll go 2-stop. 2-stop strategy. Let me know in the chat where you think I'm going to finish. Starting on pole position. Will I finish? Will I get a win? Will I finish top 3? Will I finish top 5? Let me know in the chat before we start. Oh my god, I'm honestly unsure. With either decision, I'm unsure. I feel like both are very viable options, but of course it all comes down to what the rest of the AI is going to do. Who knows what the rest of the AI is going to do? Alright, here we go. Yeah, cut out the inside. Up there, lap 1, and we've already got a track limits. Lap fucking 1, ladies and gentlemen. Lap 1, and we've already got track limits. Alright, so as a reminder, lap 18 and lap 36, that's when I'm coming into pit. Oh, shit! Right on the curves, it's like driving on ice. Fuck you, Leclerc. Stay behind me.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
I'm not having a good time, having a good time. I swear I'm hitting that fucking zone. I swear I'm hitting it good. It's pissing me off that I'm not. Got a long way to go, though. No Flesh River, it's Albon. Which Alexander Albon won a race for me at Baku. Traitor. Psh. Ragunathon was only ever going to be a placeholder, Flesh. Come on, you knew this. I abandoned him because there were better options. And Gendo Racing is now thriving. Mahavir said he wanted to start his own racing team. Ultimately, I granted him his wish. He wanted to start his own racing team, so that's why he left. I'm sure he'd appreciate it. He'd appreciate the subscription. What's this? I'm fucking busting my ass over Hamilton, Ricciardo, and Verstappen. It's just Leclerc that is keeping up with me. I mean, you're not wrong, Flesh. But look at this, I'm opening up a 4-second gap on Hamilton, Ricciardo, and Verstappen behind me. As I just said, Leclerc, oh god. Leclerc is the only one keeping up with me, and that's because I'm making dumbass mistakes. Yeah, Ricciardo's back on Red Bull because, of course, I took Albon away. That was the first thing we saw. Was who was going to take over Albon's spot, and it just so happened to be Ricciardo. My former teammate Juan Manuel Correa took over at Renault, and because Roman Grosjean retired from Haas, Nick De Vries got the call up. Nick De Vries is currently driving for Haas. I don't know for how much longer I could hold Leclerc behind me. Yeah, I know, right? Grosjean retired before Vettel and Raikkonen. Go figure that one out. I'm still going into 1-2 like a fucking idiot. don't know what turn that is, but I'm going into it like an idiot too and allowing even more time for Leclerc to catch up to me. Come on, Brian. He retired to be a gourmet chef. That's a new one. Haven't heard that one before. Dead serious. Is it because he's French? Not everyone is French. Goes on to become a chef. Oh no! No, I'm not going to flash back. I'm not going to flash it back when I'm still looking pretty good. Yeah, way too early to flash it back. Considering I'm only on lap 10 out of 70. And like I said, I've got a 5.5 second lead on the guy behind me, which I think is still Hamilton. It is. Ah, Man City tied it up. Ah. Oh, I wasn't within DRS. Okay. I still wasn't within DRS? Okay. No, I was, but I don't think there was a sensor there. Well, I will say this. No! Albon's out of the session! Oh, coffin please for my teammate. Coffin please for my teammate. You hate to see it. But as I was about to say, at least I'm keeping within a second of Leclerc and just gaining ground on the guys behind me. He goes from winning the race at Baku to not being able to finish here at Canada.
Caution, caution. Green flag.
Jealousy did not play a hand in that. Jealousy did not play a part in me messing with his engine, which caused him to DNF. Hey, I congratulated him, alright? I congratulated him on his victory at Baku. Yes, technically, so far, he's been the only Gendo driver to get a podium, but that is beside the point. Magnussen is out of the session. 2 laps, 2 drivers did not finish. Coffin please for Kevin Magnussen. I will say this, though, Leclerc is now starting to push away. Probably due to my bad driving. Oh wow, Leclerc coming into pit now, which means that Leclerc is going to go for a 3-stop strategy. In fact, I think everybody behind me that was starting in the top 10 is going for a 3-stop strategy. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Am I on PC? Yes, I am. One thing I gotta say is, have we seen basically the race over before it even began? Because now I'm going to try and push as hard as I possibly can every single lap.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
How do I think about my wheel pedals? Logitech G29 is a really good setup. For relatively cheap. I enjoy them. I've had them for over a year at this point in time. They've held up to a lot of abuse. Yeah, I'm trying to think now. How long a pit stop takes. I myself have never played on a controller in this game, so I could not tell you exactly how I feel with controller. All I know is that a wheel just feels right when it comes to this. "20 seconds if the wheel change is good, which means I'll drop to 4th. In fact, it tells me I'll drop to 3rd.
We want to pit this lap, so push now.
Pushing now. Uh-oh, second track limits. Yeah, mine's just attached to my desk. That's all. Alright, will I get a 20-second pit stop or less? Tires, go. Go, go, go.
Release, release.
8, 9, 20...
We'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in our strategy.
I came out in 3rd place. Leon scored again? Hell yeah. You love to see it. Yeah, Logitech G29 does in fact have adjustable clamps that you can attach to your desk. Yes. Oh, Ricardo's coming to pit. Means I'm second again. Alright, my second and final pit stop will be at lap 36. Oh yeah, dude, it's awesome. It's awesome that it comes with a feature like that. "20 laps down, 50 to go." Two and a half seconds behind Leclerc, but 11 seconds ahead of third place. Yeah, sim racing is not a cheap hobby. Especially when you're looking at wheels. Do not let those dark skies fool you. It's just supposed to be cloudy, no rain. Weather report.
Conditions look stable at the moment. No rain currently expected. Dries seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
Just want to confirm with you there was not going to be any rain today. Yeah, F1 style wheels, especially if you go Fantech or Thrustmaster, it's more a la carte. I mean, you gotta pay separately for each individual thing, the wheel, the shifter, the pedals. Oh, no, 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 no. I am not taking one right there. Alright, so first flashback used lap 23. Leclerc is boogieing, dude. Leclerc is damn near gone. Yeah, I have a feeling he's going to do a three-stopper. I have no doubt in my mind he's going to be doing a three-stopper. In fact, I've got no doubt in my mind that everybody that started in the top 10, aside from me, is going to do a 3-stop. Hell yeah, so Lyon is moving on and going to take on Bayern Munich. But yeah, I still have 11 more laps before I come in. I got a lot of time. Whew, had to take that one wide. Sergio Perez, I saw come into pit. Don't know why, but whatever. Just trying to get back within DRS range of Leclerc. Don't know when Leclerc is going to pit. He should actually be pitting real soon. Because he pit around lap 13, 14. So he should be pitting again. If he's doing the proper 3-stop strategy, he should be pitting again. This lap or next lap. Come on, Brian, don't slide it. Catch up. At this point in time, it really is a race between myself and Leclerc. Nobody else. Nobody else is touching us.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
You know what, Jeff? I'm not going to listen to it. I've got no reason to listen to it.
We've been awarded a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race.
I'll keep it. Not going to flash back right now. At least it gives me 3 more chances to work on my time. But yeah, I'd rather save my flashbacks right now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Thank you very much for the follow there, Wavy Davy. How you doing, bud? Thanks for stopping by the stream. Hope you're doing well. I've still got a 15-second lead on Verstappen behind me. Once again, I'm actually still surprised that Leclerc is staying out as long as he is. Unless he himself is going to do a 2-stopper like me. And is just prolonging his soft tires to the point of breakdown. How are my tires doing? My tires are doing fine. As a reminder, lap 36. That is my pit. Lap 36, my final pit stop, second and final. Leclerc, faster car, yes. Likely driving better than me, too. I'm admittedly not taking these turns all that great. Yeah, I would honestly think Leclerc is coming in right now. He's still not. I'm still surprised. He is really wearing out these tires. More drivers are pitting behind me. Good for Leon, man. Good for Leon. So our semifinal is set. PSG versus RB Leipzig. And Bayern versus Lyon. When was the last time a semi-final in the Champions League was 2 German teams against 2 French teams? Yeah, I would think so. Neither, Tysman. I wouldn't think so either. This may be the first ever time that it's 2 German teams versus 2 French teams in a semifinal of the Champions League. I believe out of these 4 that are left, Bayern are the only one that have won a Champions League. I don't think Lyon has, have they? We know PSG hasn't. We know RB Leipzig haven't. But I'm not thinking Lyon has ever won a Champions League, have they? I don't think they have. Marseille has. When it comes to French teams, I know Marseille have won the Champions League, but I don't think Lyon have. So yeah, 3 out of the 4 teams entering the semifinal have never won the Champions League. And honestly, if I had to back anybody, I probably would back Lyon. Sorry, any Bayern fans in there. Alright, if I pit now, I definitely would come out in 3rd place behind Leclerc and Ricciardo.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
Yeah, Bayern do look pretty unstoppable right now. That's why I said I would like for Lyon to win. Do I think they're going to win? Nah. I think it might come down to Bayern versus PSG. In fact, logic would dictate that it would be Bayern versus PSG in the final. Which at that point in time, then I guess I'd rather take Bayern to win. I'm not a big fan of PSG. Juninho Pernambucano. What Brazilian team was he at before going to Bayern? Because I think I may have seen him in Football Manager before. Wow, Leclerc is making up all the fucking time. You know, I think Leclerc might win this race. Tires at. I might be able to sneak one more lap in. Honestly, I might be able to sneak one more lap in under these soft tires.
We're going to box this lap. Push hard on the in-lap.
Okay, so I've never played a game with him in it, then. Because my first Football Manager was 2011. Yeah, I'll go one more lap on these tires. When I come out, I will be in second place. Man, I don't know why I did that badly in that section. That made no sense. Alright, yeah, it is saying that I would come out in second place. But yeah, Leclerc is just edging up on me. So I'm going to be going 33 laps on medium tires then. 33 laps on medium tires. I can make those last. I definitely can make those last. All right.
Exit now.
Final pit stop, and I should be coming out 7, 6, 5.
Up to speed now.
I'll be
Let's
5
get some
seconds
heat
ahead of
into those
Ocon
tires.
when I leave. Actually, I was 12 seconds ahead of Ocon. But then when everyone else gets their tires, they're all switching to mediums. Leclerc is 10 seconds ahead of me. I'm 12 seconds ahead of Ocon and everybody else, but this is the last time I'm coming into pit. I can make these tires last, and with my speed, I should be able to make this work. I should be able to get a podium myself. I've got 2 flashbacks. I already have a 3-second time penalty, but it reset all the warnings. So I've got 3 more warnings to play with. Honestly, I feel like that I've got this podium in the bag. I'm not going to get the win, but I'll at least get a podium. It's looking like. Leclerc does have to go in again, yes. He's going to be going in roughly lap 46. He's going in roughly lap 46 for medium tires, but gotta remember, his tires are going to be 10 laps fresher than mine. And with his speed, you got to factor that he might be able to catch me near the end of the race. So yeah, I think I'll be able to get a good jump on him after he goes into the pits, but it all comes down to how well can I keep my driving up for the rest of the race. I don't know if I can. Hell, it might come down to these last 2 DRS straights. in the grand scheme of things. Might come down to how well we navigate these DRS straights. Who's got DRS? Who's piggybacking, basically? And, like, here's the thing. I'm catching up to him by, like, almost a second going down those DRS straights. But then everywhere else, that's where Leclerc is making his time back. Basically, everywhere on the track, Leclerc is regaining his gap to me. I'm getting him in Sector 3, but in 1 and 2, he's got me. Would I let him go through if it let me get DRS on the last lap? Yes. That is a very solid strategy. And one that I would not hesitate in doing. I see some lap traffic in front of me. Lap traffic's going to help me in lengthening or shortening the time between myself and him. Uh-oh. Alright, that's just one more warning. I've got 2 more to go. Yeah, like I said before, Shine, it was my favorite track to drive. I think, however, with all the niggling corner cut sections where it is very debatable whether I cut them or not, I think it might actually be dropping out of my favorite track to drive. I still haven't decided, though, if it's out of my top 5 completely. Also, it's like I said, I think it's a definite at this point that I am going to get second place, at least. With how much of a gap I am putting on everybody behind me. It is coming down to whether or not I can catch and pass Leclerc. I will do that because he's got to go into the pits one more time, but then is it a fact of, can I hold him back after he comes into the pits and makes his last tire change? It is a bummer, though, that Albon had to go and crash out earlier. It was a 3-second penalty, yes. I need to have a 3-second gap and keep a 3-second gap on Leclerc. Yeah, 1 penalty and 1 warning. 2 more warnings and it's a 6-second penalty. Like I said, I'm now coming up to lap traffic. Leclerc should be coming into pit. If not this lap, then next lap. I'm well and truly trying to manage my fuel and ERS as best as I possibly can. To have a big boost going down the stretch when I inevitably take the lead. Yeah, that car in front of me is like 2.5 seconds up. I don't know which car that is. It's gotta be a Williams, but I don't know who's this. Probably Latifi. Wow, Correa is just not... He is not following the blue flag rule over here. There you go, Correa. Correa, are you really thinking about passing me, bud?
Engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to mix too soon.
Correa's like, okay, blue flag, I'll let the leader pass. And then he tries to pass me again like an idiot. Also, I did see that Leclerc has officially pit, so I am in the lead right now. 23 laps to go, boys, and I have an 8.5 second lead on Leclerc. If I can just DRS, piggyback off Latifi. Thank you. DRS piggyback. Gotta love it. And I got fastest lap. Yes, you can. I was actually surprised the first time I could do it, too. Because I asked the same question. If it was possible to piggyback DRS off a back marker. So this could actually help me by catching up to all these lapped cars. Honestly, though, this could actually help me. Yeah, it could be another DVD, yeah. How to F1 with your host, Brian Gendo. Coming to your video stores this fall. Video stores being about as useful as Blockbuster is right now. Man, Leclerc is still fucking motoring. I'm not winning this race. Leclerc is just making up time left, right, and center. He's probably well behind a lot of back markers. Yeah, go to your Family Dollar or whatever. Or not Family Dollar, your Family Video, whatever local video store you have in your area. Because, yeah, I mean, look at those times for Gasly, Sainz, and Vettel. They're just not anywhere close to me. Oh, if you want them signed, then that'll cost you extra. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. Sergio Perez really going to end this race on soft tires. He's not going to get anywhere close to myself or Leclerc. "20 laps to go." What? How was I nowhere close to him? Come on, man. There we go. Free DRS and clean air. It's getting down to crunch time. Yes, I do. I have that manual. In fact, the only way that I'm controlling ERS is the overdrive button, or the overtake button. ERS deployment is mostly automatic. Like I said, you can change it. You can manually work it in practice, but in the actual race, it's automatic and controllable only through the overtake button. Yeah, it's a lot of hand-eye coordination. that was actually shit. That actually was not a bad hairpin, but I still lost time to Leclerc. Like I may mention before, that time up there, I gotta keep that above 3 seconds. All due to my stupidity of corner cutting. So he's not 4.8 seconds behind me, he is 1.8 seconds behind. And like I said, knowing Leclerc, he's gonna catch me. He's not just gonna catch me with the time penalty, he's gonna catch me and pass me and win proper, I feel. "16 laps to go." And as I said before, I'm already seeing out 1 week of a new warning set. It'll be close. I think that it'll be close up to like the last couple of laps. I knew it as soon as I went into it. Honestly, I knew it as soon as I went into it that was going to be a warning. Blazers win. Good job, dude. Damian Lillard doing wonders for that team. Damian Lillard is really the one-man gang on that team. You know, somehow this actually doesn't feel all that stressful. Probably because I have that feeling like I'm gonna lose it anyway. So I'm not too stressed right now. I'm starting to take these turns pretty damn good. Only took 57 laps. And I'm being as deliberate as possible in the Wall of Champions section. No joke, I'm trying to be as deliberate in keeping it out wide so that I don't get that bullshit time warning. Yeah, at this point in time, I am going to get a podium. So, I mean, I can't be too unhappy about that. I myself am going to get my first podium in this career. Uh-oh, he's dipped below the fours. Still 11 laps to go. Oh, bad 1 and 2. Really bad turn 1 and 2 in there. Oh, 10 laps to go when we come to the line. I just want to make sure I didn't hit my front wing. After I accidentally tapped that wall there, going down the DRS straight. We're still holding it. I shouldn't have let off that much. I do need to start saving fuel a little bit more. That was a little too hot coming in. Another bad 1-2 section. Oh, I can't be having these right now. Cannot be having these right now. Like, right on the cusp, man. Right on the cusp. Sweating every single time I go through Wall of Champions. Coming down to the wire. Oh, I got lucky there. Oh, no! Just as I thought it was going good, I got another time penalty. I do, like I said, have 2 flashbacks left. So I will flash it back.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
With 7 laps to go. Ah, the pressure got to me, boys. The pressure got to me. Up. Okay. Somehow that did not count. Yeah, exactly, Tykesman. I don't know how that didn't count. Maybe they thought I was slowing up enough. It's the only thing I can think of. Maybe it recognized that I was slowing down at a rate that was deemed acceptable by the game, so it would not have given me a time penalty. I don't know. That's my thought on it.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
And now you know why I sometimes feel aggrieved when driving this track. Yeah, like that, like that. Alright, so we'll take that one again. Final flashback.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
So that was my third and final flashback. Whether or not it'll do anything remains to be seen. Whether or not it will actually get me over the line remains to be seen. Yeah, essentially, Wolf. Don't miss anymore and don't be slow, essentially. Trying to use up all my fuel, all my...
We pretty much burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down.
Yeah, I gotta go high fuel mode, use up all my ERS. Yeah, Spade, it was basically myself and Leclerc the entire way. Also, Spade, there was another twist
There's
in
3
the
laps
tail.
of fuel remaining.
In that I've got a 3-second time penalty right now, so I've got to stay 3 seconds ahead of Leclerc. The Baku race earlier, I came in 4th place. Alexander Albon won it. And in this race, Alexander Albon got knocked out. I mean, it's not a bad thought, Hensel. But yeah, that's been my race as of right now, Spade. Oh, the money shift! I can't believe I went down to 3rd. And I thought for sure that was going to screw my race up. Two laps to go and a bad 1-2 again. I fucked up on 1-2 again. Oh, it's going to be close. Oh boy, is it going to be close. Oh, I'm under. Shit. Oh, it's another bad 1-2. No, I fucked it. I lost it. Ah, damn it. Nope, I fucked it. Oh, 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1 Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man.
Less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
Leclerc's winning this. Where's Grosjean when you need him? Yeah, retired, sadly.
You've been awarded a time
Doesn't
penalty
matter
for
now.
that last incident.
Does not matter now. I'm finishing in second. Ah.
Great work. Well done. We're really happy with the podium here.
Ah. I'm on the podium, though, at least. I am on the podium, but I could not hold it down for the win. Damn it.
That's it then for another magnificent Canadian Grand
so
Prix.
close. It was almost a
And they've
back-to-back
gone on
Gendo
take
victory.
A sublime victory here today.
Albon won last race, and I almost won this race. Close. So close. Time
Tell me,
penalties
how do you
screwed.
think they were able
Honestly,
to deliver
it was the
such
time
an
penalties that
incredible
screwed me.
result today?
I really feel the track layout combined with the track temperatures we saw today suited their car. These cars come alive
If
when
I
the
did
tyres are
not
just at
have
the right
any time
temperature,
penalties,
and the driver
yes,
did
I
a
would've won.
great job managing that as well. They just look so comfortable out there. It's like anything. It always looks so easy when it all just clicks.
But overall, a good race.
And here we are, a team that is no stranger to the podium, taking their
Finally
place
up on
top
that
once
podium.
Again. A sublime race today, and a stunning win for Ferrari.
Here. Whoop. This is basically going to be for title card stuff. So I can go back and print this out and use it as a future title card. Overall, it was a good race. Yeah. It was a good race, but like I said, the time penalties were the things that screwed me. And I knew it, too. Believe me, I knew it. As soon as I got that 3 seconds, I was behind the 8 ball because I knew Leclerc was going to be fast as fuck. And boy, howdy was he.
So let's review the updated driver standings. Our championship leader is still sat at the top of the standings, but their rivals have made up some solid ground today. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you
Tedeke,
rank
you
as
missed.
your driver
You
of the
missed
day?
it all.
Well, my driver of the day has to be Charles Leclerc. He was unstoppable out on the track
Currently
today,
top
weaving
6
through
in
the
driver
competition with ease.
standings.
Let's move on to the
And as far as constructor standing,
Current
I was the only
championship
one that
leaders
got
still
points in
hold
the
top
constructor
spot,
standings
but
because
that gap
Albon
is getting
didn't
smaller.
get anything.
It's been an absolutely
Albon didn't get
wild
anything.
weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.
4 cars ended a lap down. 2 of them did not finish. Albon was one of them. Magnussen was the other. Ah, man, oh man, oh man. I'm just so disappointed in myself because of the fact that as soon as I was going through practice, I'm like, the corner cutting, especially at Wall of Champions, is going to screw me. Unfortunately, it wasn't Wall of Champions. It actually was not Wall of Champions that I kept getting the time penalties at. If I recall, it was the turn before the hairpin, I got 2 of them. Yeah, Wall of Champions was 1. But then, 1, 2, turn 3. Turn 3 was another one where I got a couple. So yeah, it was not Wall of Champions that was my problem as far as corner cutting. It was the other tight corners. But, like I said, regardless, coming in second after a 2-stop race, really 2-stop looked like it was the way to go. Everybody else doing a 3-stop, I had the balls to do a 2-stop race and played it to perfection. Let's be honest here. I played the 2-stop to perfection. If it wasn't for the time penalties, I would have won the race. So that was not a bad move on my part. That was not bad strategy on my part to do what I did.
So that was an exciting race from our perspective.
It was,
Let's
Claire.
have yours.
Please don't talk about hitting
Everything
walls.
went your way today. It looked like you had a really good strategy for the race.
Yep, good strategy and a great car for managing tires. Chassis department will notice
It's safe
that.
to say you're smashing everyone's expectations, isn't it?
Oh yeah, we all put in an extreme amount of effort. Don't say anything
Do you
about
think
the
you were
walls.
lucky not to end your...
Yep, no comment. Thanks, Duck.
Appreciate your time.
Alright, so we're going to go through and make sure that everything is in order for Monday. Monday's racing is going to be coming to you live from France. It's a 50% race from France, a 100% race at Austria. Yes, like I said before, those were the two that we randomized, the 100% racing, and like I said before, two racetracks that I feel the most confident in, and in fact, that my car could actually do well in because of how fast it's going. With how fast my car is going at this point in time, I feel very strongly that between myself and Albon, we should be getting top 10s every single race. Which, now that I think about it, I should probably look into new sponsors and, seeing about that. As far as leading laps, because if I get pole or Albon gets pole, they're going to hold on to it. Finishing position, like top 10, etc., top 5s. Just trying to look to maximize my profits now going into this second season. What's the invitational event? I can't go down to it. But with 2 races left to go, I have enough money. I have more than enough money to get Albon his contract, but I'm not going to spend any money yet until I give him his contract and make sure that whatever I pay him is suitable going forward. All right, what do we got here? Aeronautics, secondary sponsor venue opening. It adds 200 to the team acclaim. Do I go with the aerodynamics equipment? I think I should do aerodynamics equipment so that it can boost up my points to go into building aero. In fact, I should build the aero out going in. So, yeah, we'll do that. And then I've got 5 more days. Reaction training, awareness. Going into France, yes, I feel like Albon should build up his awareness. And on top of that, I will go to the secondary sponsor venue, so it adds 200 to the team. All right, so we're doing that. As far as the R&D is concerned, like I said, I was going to go and boost the aero. I feel like this would help us out. The maximum slot gap for the DRS. Further modifications to the DRS means that the slot gap can be increased to regulation maximum, dramatically reducing drag when DRS is in operation. I can get it rushed before the Austrian Grand Prix, or I could wait and have it done and fully ready by the time it goes to the British Grand Prix. You know what? I'm just going to rush it. Like I've been doing for all of this, I'm going to rush it because, hey, 55% chance, it's almost a near half and half chance that it will work. And I've already had a couple of the rushed products work. So I'm going to go ahead and rush this development so that I can be ready in time for the Austrian Grand Prix and help us out, especially in those 3 DRS zones, going down the start-finish straight, past turn 1, and then past turn 3, because our fast-as-fuck car would absolutely benefit from the use of the DRS. So we'll go with that. As far as durability is concerned, this is what my durability looks like. Probably should start investing in some durability. Oh, I say investing in the durability. I'd rather max out my power right now, as you can see. The only thing left is... basically, the only 3 things that are left are these 3 that are currently... Oh, wait, hold on a second. No, it's not fully built out. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So there are 4 left after... Oh, wait, 4 left after I do this? Then it's these 4 right here. So yeah, once I build my factory to spec 3, all I've got left are these 3 areas. And I think they are ultimate parts. They're not minor, they're not major, they're ultimate upgrades. To help... Oh my god, that would help us out immensely. So yeah, I'm gonna try and build out the engine a little bit more. Maybe do one more thing for the chassis. When should I start saving up my R&D points? Because as I said before, come Suzuka, come the Japanese Grand Prix, that's when the regulations come down. I feel like I'm going to build my car up until the Belgian Grand Prix. I think I'll go to the Belgian Grand Prix and then stop, and then use those 4 race weeks to build up my R&D points so that whatever regulations come down for the Japanese Grand Prix, I will have enough R&D points to then make sure that everything gets translated over to the following season. Like what I did last season. You've seen it happen on an earlier date. Okay, so yeah, I think then Hungary will be the last day that I will use up any sort of R&D points. And if I don't have any R&D points, like if I don't have a proper amount of R&D points by Hungary, then I'll just stop. I won't go into Belgium. I'll just start saving from Hungary on. But Hungary is the last Grand Prix that I will put any sort of R&D points into my car before saving up to meet the regulations coming at Japan. No, I'm going to say, and it usually, Zintax, the regulations go all the way to the end of the season. So if it comes earlier, that gives me more time to build up my R&D points to then get all the parts translated over to next season. So that would actually, be beneficial to me. But I'm just planning for about Suzuka as to when it'll come on over. Pay Night is achieve a top 12 finish during a race. I feel like at this point in time, we could go one step further than Pay Night. We can go top 10. We could push even further than top 10. Because either myself or Albon, at this point in time, between myself and Albon, we're almost guaranteed a top 10 every single race. So we could do with a much better sponsor than Pay Night. And what's my gearbox? It's at 31 after 3 races. That's not good. And then the next 3 races after that, France, Austria, Silverstone. Should not be too heavy on the gearbox. R&D is fine. Like I said, facilities I'm not going to touch until I give Albon his new contract, but that won't take place until after Austria.